Hey, Mac. Mic check, mic check. Guys, hear me now? Gord, how's it going? Mac, how's it going? Gord, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know you're a Yankee now, Mac, so you're probably not having it right away. Growing up on this, today I'm going to be doing some flasks. Excited. Blast is. Nuclear fridge, that Matt? Is that Matt Paget with 1G? 1T? I'm doing well. If it is you, Matt, or your cohort, I actually forget your cohort's name. I think it's Matt, though. Matt of Nuclear Fridge. There's Matt Paget. Paget. Sorry. Matt Paget. Good seeing you. Thanks for dropping by. I will get you back that email. Remembered. Because you showed up. Miles. That's it, Miles. That's such a cool name. Shouldn't be forgetting that. I just wanted to finish doing this ponytail before I jumped concept work. Hey Raven, that's Les Lesterson? Les Raven, sorry. Your real name is Les something. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, we got the slick team hanging out. There's Digi. Yeah, great, thanks for the guild trip. We've been packing my bags there, Matt. Going on a guild trip. No, it was a very good email. I'm just a total flake. I'll go back to you. Because I'm a total flake. Ask anyone who knows me. Lester, see, I knew that there's less in it. You've been drawing? Dan Mac, 63, how's it going? Do we know each other in real life, Dan Mac? Or are you just dropping by because you a link somewhere? Run a bit more, I'm just gonna do this point. Go draw some flasks. It'll be a lot of fun. Twitter, awesome. I will try to keep my Twitter open as well, so I can respond to people if they feel like asking me something there. Cool. Alright, just gonna write for now. Let's dive into some flasks. Cool. So, in our game, we got these cool flasks. Like this. Ah, cool. Canvas painting to chill out, Raven. That would just infuriate me. My canvas painting is so lousy. Alright, so we're designing these guys. They have to look pretty cool like this too, because they sit 45 degree in our UI. So let's knock this down a bit. Over here, a couple of going. We just trace over them. Do what anyone says. So, hey, good to know, Dan Mac. You'd think that I kind of know what I'm doing, but my setup's kind of a mess here. All right. Okay, so Digi had a great idea to play around with the shape of these. So, it's done. Basically, the real trick is we're going to be designing a base flask like this, a round one, and then five levels of healing powers. I'm on a Cintiq 21 UX there, Dan Mac. I have one here and I have one at home, and I use them a whole bunch. I actually have a guard on the screen. You obviously can't see it, but there's a guard on the screen because I beat the hell out of these things. Alright. That's not a bad shape. Kinda cool. Might as well color them, you know. Quick to color. These aren't going final in game, but this is probably what they're gonna end up looking like. Boom. Yep. Yep, that's right. We are mean to our electronics. When Skynet comes over, we're gonna be the first to fall. Dan Mac. Mean to the sidekick. It's gonna happen. Hey, that's really cool. You're very handy. Hey, I stayed over. That makes a lot of sense. I've actually bought mine like a chump off the internet. And it's pretty universal. Everybody knows that red is the color of health in video games. Green is like poison or something, so we're gonna kind of stick with the classics here. And keep the cork the same color. And now let's throw some shadows on it. Now since this has got a bit of a hard angle, we can have a little bit more fun with this shape. Work, I think. Cool. And we can also throw on some of these bad boys. What's cool is anything that's white, or there's a threshold you can set, it'll bloom in our game. Nice little hits. Alright, and it's not a bad shape. So level 1, level 2. Cool. We get a bit. And do some backlighting. Default hard brush. Yes, I am. I'm using the default hard brush with a bit of a... It's 6? You can't see, sorry. It's 6 pixels. For my rough stuff, it's about 6 pixels big. And I work pretty big. Actual pixels is there. That makes sense. Hey, Kitty Loves Robot. Hey! Thanks for dropping by again. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Kitty Loves Robot is a great game developer that we've met a few occasions. Down in PAX. Always a pleasure to see you, Kitty. We're designing super awesome level up flasks. A trick I've found, actually, ultimate test, work on the 45. Not bad. I think, as we're seeing right in this area here, I want a bit more of a hit because. Oh, there you go. There's, you know, Matt Paget. Matt Paget. Matt Paget, runner of Nuclear Fridge, up-and-comer for game journalism. All around nice guy. Let's make that our level 2. So sometimes when I do these, I basically design the coolest flask. Obviously, bat wings. Dragon leg. Okay. Obviously, we do the... sometimes what I do is I do the most cool looking flask first, and I work in the middle. Sometimes that's tough, but I don't do that. You'll see Miller. Good seeing you, man. Well, that'll work for us, and organized, slightly more organized. I can knock these down a bit. And now let's make maybe a bigger one. We're gonna add some more straps to it too. More fun of a flask. Winged flask, right? Yeah, what's cool is these are just to be the base flasks, but we're gonna add flasks that give your guy movement speed, attack speed, a bit more armor, maybe that doesn't heal you as much. So you can actually play Viking squad just like. Since these are flasks, I can kind of just... I don't need a rough underneath it because they're flasks. They gotta stay simple. They gotta look okay in UI. But Jesse needs to not be as complicated as he normally is. So this flask is gonna have a belt. Give its pants. Okay. I'll probably just keep the color. Hey Arachnus, good seeing you again. Arachnus was here last week. Whiskey flask. Totally. Thank you, Dan Mac. I appreciate that. I do want people to know that I had fun drawing all this stuff, so I'm glad that translates. I find some artists, they tend to just only challenge themselves. That's something I should have done a lot more, I'll admit. But also, you can tell that they did fun when they did it, and end up with a pretty cool product. This will totally work. Color this guy too. Takes a bit to color, but you guys are patient, lovely people, so you can keep up with mine. So I think I kind of like this gray, so we're gonna keep the gray for the bottom here. Joe's belt, yes, I know. I put belts on everything. I'm like what's his name? That Japanese guy for Final Fantasy. Here's my tracks. Awkward sounds is still going on. Great. Yes. I put wings and I put bikes on everything. And belts. Man. Lord McClattery's boss music. He draws so fast. Thank you. That's Mac knowing everybody. Yes, and Arachnus knowing everybody. Only zippers, yeah. Luckily I cannot draw a zipper to save my life, so I guess I'll never be cursed. But yeah, I'm a curse. Okay. You guys can't see, but when you color things and you use masks to the base, you can actually sneak shapes of color right behind stuff. Nice and easy. This'll work. So we're making the third most strongest. You get a belt. That's cool. Right. Put some shadows down. Tincture bottle. Oh, there you go. Perfect, man. Dan Mac with dropping all kinds of knowledge. Thanks, Dan Mac. Tincture. I lived with a roommate who made those. Yeah, interesting guy. Cool. Now, so we can throw our highlights on. Mess around with the scale a bit. Not bad for a level 3 bottle. Be happy to trade into this bad boy. Yeah, he did. He used some crazy proof vodka to like whatever you do with tinctures to make make it all settle. And then he'd drink them, and I guess it's supposed to make your, I don't know, life better. Yes. So, cool. You know what? Got a general nice little swoop. Getting stronger. Kind of cool. Totally inadvertent, but you know, happy. Yeah, it's a interesting guy for sure. Everybody knows living with roommates is like. Excuse me. All right, go 4. Go 4. Let's go. I think we can add a growler ring. Always awesome. I'll keep the mouthpiece generally the same, but I'm just tracing over. And we can also embellish the cork a bit. Yeah, there we go. So we got this flask means business. Drop it down. Cork's a little overkill. So we can drag it down. throw. And we got this nice area here. Add a belt too. This is Jesse drawing up. Since it's level up, we should probably belt it twice. Get a nice little swoop. Not bad. We're gonna color it and we're gonna see how it looks. Works probably too much. Wouldn't be the first time. And Mac, I hope California is treating you well. Recent move away from the rainy Vancouver to the sunny California. Where are you out of, Denmark? Are you a Canadian? Are you an American? You're obviously a Twitter user. The cork's a little... yeah. And we'll also color the belt. See if that... mixing up the colors there helps. Just swapped in to say great work on drawings for Viking. King Beercules, Rob Smith. Rob Smith, Will Smith's brother, or just Rob Smith, Rob Smith? If I name that Woody, I'm thinking it's Will Smith's brother. Thanks very much, Rob, for dropping in, and always appreciate the shout out. Seattle area. Oh. Emily49, Australia, unreal. So you can tell me what tomorrow's gonna be like, right? Because you're that far ahead of me. King Beercules. It is 4:23. Remember, every Wednesday. Yeah. You gotta help me stick with it. Every Wednesday at 4 till 6. So what I'm kind of liking about this one, kind of like it a bit, but we're gonna fix it, right? We like fixing things here. It's like, gonna fix it by adding a cool cup at the bottom. Cool leather cup. I kind of like that more. Actually, we'll probably just salvage it. Yeah, let's just salvage it. Boom. Bill Rose Bro. Oh, good seeing you, Rob. It's been a while. Thanks for stopping by, man. Bow. Now we're getting to the neighborhood of Jesse's adding too many things to this one. You know what we're gonna do? Work. A little too busy. I think what I'm gonna do is this. Just for the sake of kinda like that look more symmetry. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll knock this down. We're just gonna draw over it. 9:23 a.m. Wow, thanks for waking up early there, Emily49. Emily, I just got that. If your name is Emily. So we're gonna lose the crazy cork. Regular cork. Growler. Hooks again. We're not gonna wrap this thing up. Cool. Probably work a little bit better. And we can still drop it all around here. Yep. Joey. Need Joey. Joey, you gotta... Joey's a great singer. Great musician. Okay, sound guy. Give him a strong... Feeling a solid 4. Sound. I'm just kidding. Joey's great. Joey, you should send me some of your music. Or where can I go purchase your music? Let's keep things legal here. I can add it to the Gourd mix. Joey's gonna be helping us a little bit on Viking Squad. Great. Name is Emily. Four out of 4, Joey. All right, good. Hey Joey, did oh, and Gord, did you guys get sick from the Constantine's concert? You have a bit of a cough, bit of a throat tickle? Yep. Add the red. These are gonna be like the base flash. Yeah, so they can't look too flashy because we're gonna add a lot of cool other ones, right? That's kinda good. We got a bit of the elevation thing still going. We're kinda lucking out here. Excited about that. Oh, super strength from the Constantine's concerts, right? That was some show. Yeah, I think because I think Jeff got sick. That's why I bring it up. Guy, I was mildly sick. That's okay. Sprang through it, like I always do. All right, let me add the old shiny highlights. We got to get a perfect sound, by the way, guys. Chugging a potion in our game. Oop. Gulp or something. I know what you sound guys use. You'll probably use like 4 bats and a duck to make the noise or something. Sound guys never stop surprising. Yes, that's right. Jeff does have weak constitution. Like a frail mouse. We see in Donaires. You know what? This will work. I like it. Sorry that one took so long. But now you have a bit of a following the elevation thing, which I'm. It goes like whap. Still have a bit of the swoosh. Keep the swoosh going. Wrong. He's a bit more black on this one. Boom. Or white. Okay. 40 of OE. That would be Jeff's. That would be Jeff's. A 5th level 5 potion. That would not be mine. I always razz Jeff for his absolutely atrocious liquor choices. But then it always turns out it's the only stuff around, so I need to beg him for some. Well. Look who's come crawling back. Okay. We're gonna get a level. We're close. We almost got our 6. Okay, we're gonna kind of borrow this shape. We're gonna strap on a bunch of stuff. That's as technical as I'm getting. Good. Cool. Boom, boom. Now, if anyone doesn't have a hotkey on symmetry, you guys are crazy because you gotta have a hotkey on symmetry. Check this out. Jesse draws half of it. Oh yeah. We're done. We're done. We're basically done. Stitch or 2 in the strap. That's a great idea. And Mac. That's right. Joey, I should put a tiny OE on one of these things, and Jeff will do the game for free. We'll have a fun time explaining that to Kevin and the rest of you guys. So we're taking Dan Mac's suggestion. We're gonna put a bit more embellishments on the straps here. I think we'll do a down here. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Do a bit more. I find if you want to wrap something, the best way to do that is just draw do an example up here. Let's say we want to wrap this cylinder. You draw the cylinder first, chunk out areas, and you just loop it around. This is why there's so many belts on all my stuff, is because they're so easy to draw. This is what that guy is doing. That's what we're doing down here on our level 4, level 5? Level 5. Look, we've almost had it. We almost get to do the epic one. That's right. Emily is totally correct. Hotkeys and actions are at. I kind of with these flasks, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna play around with getting a stein. They're gonna be themed too, so you're gonna get the enemy's flasks. But it's gonna be up to you which flask you want. Cool. Ooh, nice. Okay, not bad. Not bad. And just so you don't want people to cheat or think you cheated, so you can actually knock up some of the symmetry, right? Take it away. Boom. And I think we actually need to fix this. Jess, I screwed it up. So I just free transformed, and it looks right. Great. Good job, Jess. Right. Okay. I use Adobe Configurator a bit to make it palatable in most users. Oh, cool! I did not know that. That sounds like some great advice there. And Mac. Right, stylish accessibility. Yeah, I've never really got into using that one. Right, we're probably gonna make these brown. Oh no! This is how you can tell when I miss a spot. This big hole. Don't worry. I may just make it more apparent. There we go. Jesus, I missed it again. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Oh! I think I have a sort of drawing. Yeah, I drew like the classic flask. This girl here, she's got the classic flask. Right here. Which is cool. Probably eat that. We got a bunch of artists in the stream today. That's cool. Artists and sound guys and like a whole team, whole studio. Stream. Now we're gonna color sandwich. There we go. Nice and rugged. I always drink coffee at the most interesting looking. Cool. Nope. Oh, thanks for all the retweets, guys. I just noticed you guys are the best. The best. Still new to the whole social media thing. But I do really like drawing for people, so getting more people in is great. Like answering questions, like talking to you guys. Did it Dream Jam. It's cool. That we're kinda getting a more red shape, which is cool. Like we're getting more red as increase. Because we don't want to increase the size too much, because the basic flask shape was actually really quite good for our back to shading, lighting, possible, rim light. find adding a little bit of backlight helps things pop out a little bit better. With this kind of art, you know, gotta things look better. Cool. That'll work. Look at that. Way more interesting. Right. Excuse me. Flatten her out, and we'll add some white. I always the real trick is you wanna draw stuff that you want people to make them want it, right? Like, they want to upgrade their flask because their flasks look cool. Not bad, all right. So again, swoosh still there. We're still it's a little flatter now, but that's okay. Now for the final, let's make our last one. We're gonna make it a harder angle, and we're gonna flat box off the bottom. We're gonna put more belts on it. What we're gonna do, this is either the base ones, and we don't. Actually, let's add a little bit of like a medallion to it. We're basing off of this one. I can copy this one up here, and always just keep it. I'll even work on top of it. Because I did like the shape of this one, but we'll kind of bring it down. There we go. Something that your Viking will be proud to carry into battle. I'm gonna double belt it. Boom. Done. Going back. And we'll tuck in a bit of. Again, we draw one side. I think there's a thing you can do in the newer Photoshops that actually make it draw symmetrically. Speeds up this project. Boom. Okay. Oof. All right. Make it a little bit even beefier. Now we're really ripping off the belt stuff. It'll be okay though. It'll be our secret. You guys will know that I ripped and I'm a little hack. Alright. Well. I came back really quick. So what I also find is when you work on stuff like this, way better to get it all done at once, because you're gonna come back to it 2 days. Everybody here can attest. You're gonna come back to it in 2 days and be like, "Oh, it's so hideous. Ugh, I don't want to redo it again." So that's bad. Better. Yep. Emily49 says she helped. Designing character for a friend of hers. Their flasks coming out their ears. I guess he was a like a potionomancer, alchemist kind of type. And the obligatory exhibit joke from Gordo, always a classic. Yo dog, I heard you like belts. All right. Cool. This will work. All this. All that one done. Now we're also gonna do the themed ones. We can add one more color. Since we haven't really added one, I'm kind of hesitant to see what color we should add. Maybe they'll go for a brass or something. Like all good belts. All right. White Afroed Alchemist. This sounds like a very cool character. We're also going to be doing a bit of character stuff today, now that we hammered out these flasks. We gotta make somebody that sells them. Nice pile of red. Cool. You know what? That's actually not that bad. Might change that. Actually not a bad progression. Myself. Looks gamey enough. Hey, you draw your friends' indie characters and stuff. Last merchant. Yeah, did Haley, our designer, had some great ideas for what he could look like. I think I'm gonna play around with those. So you're gonna see kind of freeform stuff, not this kind of I know what I'm doing. I'm drawing like in glassware thing. Yeah, let's see how we kind of design characters up in. All right, cool. Let's throw some colors on this guy and color done. Might need to revisit and just make it a little bit clearer what number class you've upgraded with, but we kind of want to stay away from names. We don't want to name everything. Localization's a pain. It's a lot of money, and plus, Castle Crashers actually did this. They just didn't name anything. All anything. And what's awesome about that is players just start naming things for you. And everybody's like, oh, the green knight, oh, the pink knight. Like, they don't have names. Oh, I'm the sword guy, I'm the axe guy, I'm the bow guy. We're kind of looking forward to something. That, and I get way too carried away whenever I write stuff. If anyone's seen my stuff online, oh, there's so much writing in it. What you don't realize is in games when you first get into it, so much writing in games, and all that. You want people in Germany to read it, you want people in, like, China to read it, so that's localization, that's a lot of money. Remember that, guys. The owner of Slick always says he just wants to make a game with no tech. Oh, hey Merle Mage, how's it going? That's Sherry, that's my gal. Dropping in, saying hello. Cool. Boom. You know what? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I'm okay with them. I'm actually okay with them. So, delete all the ones we didn't. And put the rest. Oops. Remember, control click to actually select items. Okay, delete you. Right. And oh, this is a huge trick. So, you want to make stuff like if you're presenting stuff to someone, always add a shadow at the bottom. Show you why. Second. Bigger one. Okay, and this one could be a little bit bigger. Mac is here, apparently. Okay, so if you notice, these flasks look like okay, like they're not bad. But the second we add shadows, grounds them, and it looks like they're in space, or like a space. Cool. So now let's force around with some. We're gonna put these blasting games soon. We'll look them up and it'll be a snap. Potion shop, yeah, kind of thing. So I'm gonna grab the biggest, laziest, hard brush. So initially I was like, oh, he should be because he's just a flask guy. He should be making a glass blower or something. But that's kind of like really obscure. The very, very Jesse thing to do is make the guy a glass blower. So Digi had a great idea. I don't know how much it's used, but it's really good. Of a dude in a hood. He's got a nice long nose sticking out of it. And everything else is just like shadow. Thank you, Sherry. Just paint my old roommate, that's right. My tincture slinging roommate. Okay, so shape's kind of like it's just big chunks of erasing, big chunks of line. I paint my old roommate. That's tall, skinny dude. It was great because all the girls loved him, but he was close. It was awesome. Plague Doctor, that's right. We could just make it. We could just rip off Darkest Dungeon, you know. Plague Doctor in here. So every time they show the Plague Doctor, we can piggyback off there. The box is kind of like an old thing, just because I used to do storyboards quite a bit. It just kind of like helps them put them in a space, not just making stuff up, like making up words from. Oh, excuse me. And we have some shelves with flasks. Yeah, I wanted it to be an actual nose. Maybe I'll have to shorten it up. It's idea number 1, okay. And since he's a flask dude, put one of these bad boys. So these are things that I'm going to be drawing as well, so he has a place to like stand in a village. Cool. Okay, and I guess cauldrons, so you make potions, right? If we do the cloak thing, we don't need to do arms and stuff. But then people kind of know that. Know you're being. This bubble up some fun. We can embellish the cloak a bit. So, that's an idea. Right? Not a bad idea. One for Plague Doctors. Yeah, they're very cool. Very cool design. Alright, so let's and we'll do a cask. Big egg. So not all these things will be used, but they're just like giving us some ideas on what we're gonna be drawing with them. Right? Boom, boom. Australian internet and way in the morning, Emily. Sorry. I probably talk too much, so it makes that difficult. Okay, so not a bad idea. Let's keep that there. Let's shelve it. Put that idea there. And we'll come up with another one. Maybe again we'll start with the box. On a different layer, of course, so we can slide them around. I'm trying to talk a lot more clear, but it's just not working. Okay, I'm kinda. Let's start with some ground. Does Jesse's get ground? Like it. So I think this dude here, we're gonna make him a little bit more literal. We're gonna put a potion on his head. There we go. Potion on his head. He's obviously the potion dealer. Yeah. Poor guys. Can't hear me talk. Sorry. This is like a ridiculous idea, but it helps to get all the ideas out. Fine. I'll have a chest full of stuff. I do this. I find kind of lucky that Viking Squad takes place in a place that I'm familiar with drawing. Chests and swords and knives, and I should really make a space game. That would teach me to draw space stuff better. Oh, thank you, Merle. I don't know if we can do smoking. I don't know. Probably stay away from that, I guess. You want to keep the... I want to give this guy armor related to... maybe something like this. Super detailed, but put some flasks on his shoulder pads. He's even potion bottle shaped. He is. You're right. That's a great idea, actually. Emily. He is shaped like a potion bottle. We want flasks to be very important in the game. Like whenever you get a flask during the voyage, it's gonna be a pretty big deal. I know I should probably be using a different, like not just black, but black is just so like direct. You know what shape you're making. It's a big, loud shape. Cool. We can put some stuff back here. Get some ideas about maybe putting a library, which would be cool. I don't think Vikings even had books, to be honest, but that's okay. Ours can. They can be illiterate. Yeah, we can add our straps. Boom. Cool. So it'll probably be an amalgamation of all these ideas. Probably gonna do one more rough one, and then we're just gonna start mashing stuff together. Hit bash. Bash. People always like it when you get animal sidekicks. I'm trying to think of what familiar would help you make potions. Perhaps a frog? A frog? Get his eyes right. Maybe a frog? Maybe a frog can help you do potions? Maybe this guy can get like a little friendly bat. Big nose. Tomes, there you go, sure. Tomes, so it's not a library book, it's like a tome. Right. We had fun little sidekicks. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's just do one more. Nice and quick. A ferret. Yeah, it's rough. You're from Australia? There's a lot of ferrets there? I don't think... There must be some kind of ferrets here. I do want to do like maybe a female version of a store owner. Just see. So again, we're gonna run a new layer so we can move these around individually. Actually, this guy kind of needs a little bit more fog. Squirrel. Yeah, squirrel. How's the squirrel gonna help you cook? I guess he's gonna get nuts for you or something. Squirrels are really fun to draw though. Check this out. See, this guy's like this squirrel's not even impressed. Give him an acorn. Boom. He's like kind of grumpy. Right. So let's I think I want to make another kind of like a more warrior alchemist look for the girl we're gonna design here. Start with the head. Kind of like the idea of maybe big horns. Big horns. Dragon Co. We're not storyboarding actually. We're character designing. Storyboarding would be. I guess we could do a storyboard one. Eventually, we're going to be doing some scene work, and if you don't want to spoil too much stuff, we could probably show you guys. It'd be fun. I'm playing around with some potion dealer ideas. What we're doing right now. Yeah, that's actually Dan Mac here doing a story with the squirrel, but he's a really good potion maker. There, he can be sitting on the potion. There you go. This is way too severe, so we're going to delete it and we're going to start again. Remember, it's usually quicker to just start again. And you'll probably come up with better shapes anyways. I want this ox, like, kind of... Yep. Okay. We can shrink her down. Oh, I like the idea. Maybe she's wrapped in a big furry coat. This is probably gonna be the most obscure. We're probably gonna go with something safer, like maybe something like this. Maybe with a touch of this, you know? I kind of like the idea of the potion on his head. Maybe you can put a potion on his head. That's why you do a bunch of ideas. They just pick the best stuff from all of them. So, ooh, this is fun. So basically, whenever I design these characters, this nice big open area, you put in like tons of stuff there. So we can actually do is put in like, yeah, I know it's very Valkyrie-like. Yes, it's really funny with the horns. I know everybody always says it, but there was no recorded horned helms in history. But if that's the first thing people notice, then they're not paying attention to the polar bear man and the other weird stuff that Viking Squad has. We can have horn rings kind of thing. Put like some flasks there. Again, this is all loose, all just fun ideas. And what's good is when you are comfortable enough with doing designs, you can just keep adding. Just create. I mean, this is the most fun part about drawing is, I totally missed the boat on this one. Move it over. Is, these kind of things, just coming up with ideas. Oh yeah, that's right. Myrtle Mage has the Monty Python reference. Tim's awesome curly hair. We currently have a Viking musician in the village. I'm thinking we need to add a couple more because we have so many great musicians on the team. Actually, we did some facsimiles of them. That'd be fun. There's some who call him Tim. Right. It's a great movie that was. Cool. So so we got this. She's kind of like a weirder version. Kinda cool. Bit more flasks on her. I like the kind of bullet flask they did for like low level Diablo flasks. Give him a cool bandolier. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like a version of a beer hat. That's great. Alright, I also, since they fill up flasks for you, you can do something cool like this. For a guy that hates drawing barrels like me, I sure do draw a lot of barrels. There we go. What is this song? Asks Nuclear Fridge. This song, we'll find out right now, as I peer over here. The Armadillo off Gordon McLattery's Mammals album. Very cool. You can actually start seeing where Gordon brings in his influences on the Viking Squad soundtrack, which is amazing. So let's get a good spigot going on here to fill those flasks. Sorry, I'm a little bit caught behind. Cool. Boom. Alright, there we go. We can grab it, haul it over here. And since we're not really, you know, filing any of this, we can kind of play with scale, stuff like that too. I'm trying to like, I'll draw Emily or ferret. Yes, that's a ferret. Yeah, it looks like. I guess that's a ferret. I don't even know. I guess that's a ferret. I guess they have like a raccoon. Yeah, Gordon is pretty good at making music. Cool. So we can have crates full of glasses. And there we go, there we go. There you go. I guess Barry's laughing at my attempt at a ferret. I'm not the best at drawing ferrets. That's cool. So we have our ideas. Alright, Squirrel, we're gonna put you up here for a second. There we go. So let's flatten stuff. Cool. Break it a bit. Now we're gonna make them. I'm gonna make stuff and I'll make sure we can match the scale. So I'm gonna bring in here. I'm gonna bring in another game size thing. Cool. We'll bring in our good buddy Clang. This is the guy that's gonna help cool weapons. So, that's the size we're playing around with. Best ferret ever, thank you. Yeah. You guys are too nice. So Clang's a good size. He's hanging out in our, if anyone doesn't know who Clang is actually a character from our game Shellraiser. He is a blacksmith, and now he's like super jacked because he's been working hard. He's got a cross trainer that helps you sharpen weapons. I'm gonna keep him here for scale. I'm gonna knock him down a bit. I'm not sure what I like the most. I don't want it to be like simple, and I don't want it to be too complicated. First reactions, I'm kind of feeling that this one here is a little bit too complicated, I guess. Yes, thank you. The anvil tattoo. It says Arachnus. Yes, I guess that's what you do. I guess he wields an anvil in the Shellraiser game. So yeah, that's what he's doing here. A lot of wasted space up here, so I'm gonna make some more room. Move our flasks up here. Character inspiration up here. Can't forget this. We're gonna shrink the squirrel down so he fits here. Put Clang here. Okay, so I kind of like what's going on here. Maybe a little bit too complicated, but excuse me. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. There's some elements. And if Clang is this big, we're gonna play around with someone that is that big. So let's just go down. Oh, Control R. Whoop. Yeah. What am I doing? Bizarre. Okay. Sorry, yeah. I don't know why the ruler is wrong. Thank you. Good catch, Merle Mage. So, Clang is cool in the game because he actually has all this articulation. He's like sharpening the sword, he like pulls it along and stuff. And I think it'd be fun to kind of get that in all our guys. So I think we might do more of a cape so we can keep his arms exposed. Cool. Rhetoric Tyler. Alright. There's Tyler. Good seeing you, man. How you been? Hope you've been well. Tyler is a very fashionable CEO at Red Hook. The guy's hammering out Darkest Dungeon. One of the coolest games to come out of Vancouver. Great seeing you, Tyler. You know what? We can probably put horns on his hood. I kind of like that look. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And we can also put this the pain potion. Tyler Sigmund hanging out in the slick thread. That's Nick Tyler. Okay. Guy's like totally sells the flasks now. Cool. So now you're seeing like a bit of a mashup. I kind of don't want. I try not to keep anything over 2 or 3 big goofy elements. I always break that rule, but it's kind of a good practice because there's a lot to take in. Da -da -da -da. Tyler's a big fan. Thank you very much, Tyler. We're big fans of Red Hook over here too. Gotta have that company lunch. Yeah. Where's Kier? Oh man, Kier. Kier is the coder. Very interesting person at Red Hook. Usually fielding the question bus on their dev streams. Do the fur collar? Yeah, that'll work. Slit it down the middle. Nice. Big nose out hanging out the hood. Maybe a bit too like Dr. E. It does add a nice lighter, goofy spirit to our alchemist. Yeah. Actually, yeah, what am I doing? These things should be down here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay, now it's... Thank you, Barry. Now we have all this cool fur, and since it's a nice big area, we can also put like another... Oh, we can... Just how serious he is. He's got like a pendant, a flask pendant. That'll work out totally, right? Look at that. A little cold. Fine. Nice. Cool. Alright, so I kinda like it. Kinda like it. Looks like he sells some stuff. Lang will keep up here. So we know that the stuff we're working on here. Cool. Alright, so with all these oh, squirrel. Squirrel there, still there. There he is. All these ideas, you see how we kinda like mashed them. Hit bashed them, right? Yes, the flask bling, sorry. Right, cool. It's probably gonna draw him in a couple separate elements, but let's kind of draw his gear that he's got around. Kind of like the cauldron. Cauldrons are always fun. Let's give him a cauldron. Yeah, but let's width of him. Yep. So, with this cauldron, bubbling around, we put some great smoke effects. Carve out some shapes. Try the shape right. Give him little feet. I always like the look of chicken feet. A cauldron. I don't know if it'll work, but let's see. Throw some chicken feet on there, frog feet or whatever. Nice handles for some hands. Make it look a little bit more Viking squatty. There we go. And remember guys, copy something over and flip it. Not on both sides. Right, now we want to get some flask selections, so we're gonna build like a, I guess a chemist's folder thing. Again, we're just using like big, thick black lines, just getting the basic shapes down. What's fun about stuff like this is you can actually like just tweak it after. A little bit rickety, built by me in woodshop maybe, because I was really terrible woodshop. Veiled, oh yeah, that's right. Making a veiled reference to the Kool-Aid Man. I forget how his eyes are, but he was always like, "Oh yeah." And I can't even remember. What kind of early '90s kid am I? Throwing some weird shaped flasks. There you go. So it always kind of irked me growing up, playing games and stuff, when you see the shopkeeper and he has cool stuff that you're never going to be able to get. Maybe I will be vindicated in my game and only put stuff you can buy. So stuff that doesn't need to be animated, they can just be one big shape, which is cool. Bad. Okay, whoops. Oops, don't scream. Yeah, that's not bad. And we can also put something up here. Maybe holding another flask. Good. Yeah, there you go. You guys coming together. Coming together. So the cauldron, not loving, so we'll chop its legs off. And we'll keep it there, let it simmer, see if I still like the idea later. Here, this will be here. There we go. Belt up our flasks again. Cool. Alright. Fill that up. The red fluid. Now we're gonna dump some colors on this and just mess around with it a bit more. Kinda like where it's going. Oh, neat area. Oops. Putting in the East Dragon Co. asks, you also have those alchemist drawers behind or something. Not sure how complicated this room's gonna be. It's not really a room, it's gonna be out in the open. So. Yeah. So it's we don't really have walls or anything. We have to just make it so it's like more nomadic, I guess you could say. Dragon Co. asks, will there be Easter eggs in the game? And of course there will be. We're not too sure when or how, or we're not. I think it was actually Tyler who mentioned like we're not like, you know, that's not our priority. Of course, that's only time permitting. But it's always fun. There's a lot of shoutouts we want to make. A lot of fellow devs that really helped us through building our game and everything that we'd like to mention and nod to. We have so much gear in our game. We could, maybe someone could wield a red hook. Who knows? Red hook is a weapon. Okay, let's throw some basic browns on this guy. Nope, wrong way. There we go. I'm just thinking the background so it pops a little bit easier. You notice there's this really gross outline? That's because I messed up. Didn't go in deep enough. But that's okay, because now we can. With that button. That'll work. A lot of colors we're dealing with are these light blues. That'll work. Cool. Little late to be changing colors, but I kind of like the green as well. Maybe we'll see which looks better, and switch to whatever one we end up liking more. Hey there, Victor. Good seeing you, man. Yes, it is. It is our potion vendor. We mess around with the nose coming out of the hood, the bat friend, potion shelf. Messed around with a dude that wears a potion as a hat, perhaps. Maybe that was oh, thank you. It was a frog sidekick. We also hung around with like a decked out potion maiden with a ferret friend and a keg, and we kind of kit bashed them all to come up with a dude right there. So that's what's going on. And these are the potion upgrades we have. Just showing everybody. A nice, as we showed before. Nice little swoosh. That's right, bad friend. Great. Thanks, Raven. Or Lester, I want to say. I think I'm right. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, Lester. We just think I'm right. Okay, so throwing these around. Again, we're gonna mess around with. Typically, flasks are potions are red, but we can also add other stuff too. Oops, that was... There we go. Thanks. Yeah, so I guess you can call these storyboards, but really it's just like, if I actually erase these lines that kind of box them in and frame them, you kind of end up not looking at them in the same way. Yeah, that's right. Our cat has a voice. Oops. So I don't want to complicate these colors too much, so we'll just add one more to it. And then we'll just throw some colors on it. Or shading on it. And there we go, nice and dark blue. And we can also do these like bubbling and animating and stuff, things hanging off it, wind affecting it, when we put it in game. Ta-da! So if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm actually carving out the shadows. It's just like a little quicker way of shading. I'm not saying I'm the only one that does it. Not by a long shot, but it helps me to flatten this. Oops. Flatten this. And again, just to kind of bring it a little bit further. What though? Joey's gonna make all the flask sounds, which is great because Joey uses actual growlers to make some of the noises in our game, which is very good. Man after my own heart. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're really excited about getting the flasks in. Me and Haley had a throwdown today about what our flasks are going to be doing. We need to be building for them. What kind of layer is my shadow layer? Asks DanMax63. Well, my shadow layer is a really dark blue. That too. Let's see. That to 40%. Which I'll do right here. And I cut the shapes out of it, revealing my color layer underneath. Look at that. Oh, that's professional. This is right here. Now you know how I shade. All I do. That's what we're doing on this one. Cool. Alright, not bad. Cool. Now, this guy. Let's clean up some of his lines. I don't know how we're gonna color. I don't know what color we're gonna do with the fur. We'll think of something. How do I make it silhouette the shape perfectly? Well, glad you asked, Mac. It isn't actually going the shape perfectly, but I'll show you what I do. Let's say this is what we're drawing. It's, the ball. So the layer here is actually balls are really lame. Let's make it some kind of fused monster. Look how much more exciting this demo is now. We're shading this guy instead. Right? Cool. Yeah, so just using masks, but this is the layer here. This is actually what I color in my shadows with. You see that it's outside the line. Sorry, outside the lines and everything. Let me delete them. If we mask it to my layers, it cuts it all off. And I actually draw like that too. Oops. Make his eyes a little bit brighter. So all my colors actually, you typically end up bleeding out, but since I masked them, it actually traps them in. It's a great way to keep your drawings nice and clean. Yeah, so you can color outside the lines all you want, you know. That's right. That's right. Less creepy salad fingers. Big fan of salad fingers. Of that animator. What's his name? French? I forget his name. I actually drew a. Oh. I actually drew a Newgrounds calendar with salad fingers on it. Because everybody needs little salad fingers. Firth, thank you, David Firth. Kaylee got him. David Firth. I saw a great interview someone did with him. I guess he does a lot of his stuff in like an abandoned house. It's very, very weird. There's an abandoned house that he kind of visits. Right, let's color this bad boy in. And Matt got it as well. David Firth. Okay, so let's start with a... I don't know if this is going to be the right color, but we'll go with like a deep brown. Yeah, I'm thinking purple for some reason. Purple. Maybe I'm like totally ripping off of a design or something, but... I guess I was close with French, right? Earth French. Close. Alright. Add the teeth. The teeth will be the same color. Yep. Right, Emily. Masking is the shit. It's so good. I'm kind of liking this green on these bottles too. Maybe we can change those colors to be more green. Who knows? Okay, okay. These will probably all be separate elements because we don't want to be using too much stuff. Okay, now we have to get the skin color. We can use Borrow Clang skin color for the nose, the schnoz. Here we go. Yeah. That bit there. Yes. Yeah, Mac, I don't blame you. I learned that probably 8 years ago. Been working for a while, and I worked with a gal named Lara who showed it to me. And once I learned it, I was like, oh my god, so much! It saves so much time, and as the people are saying in the comments, it's like very cleans up everything, and you can flatten it at the end, and it's nice and quick. So let's use like a polar, kind of light white. Polar. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not crazy about it, but you know, I can learn to love it. I like the necklace. As long as we keep these, oops. As long as we keep these elements separate, we can make them breathe and move around and stuff like that. Use vector shapes all the time. Notice I'm using the way Jesse. Pretty awesome. Yep, it's a great way of doing it. A lot of people work primarily in masks, and man, does this save some time. I'm playing off the robe embellishments, which are going to be this area here. Close this down. There we go. This area here, this area here. I'll clean it up a little bit. It's just to get the idea across. We're going to be going over this and tighten it up like Mr. Clang here in a bit. We got to make sure we like the way things look. No, I might borrow the green for that. Oops. See, it thinks it's the same color. My tolerance, so probably better if we change the Yeah, I really wish I'd worked more with vector. It's way better for printing and stuff like that. And I never did. Tragic, really. Okay. Alright. Okay, not a neat color. Not bad. Kinda cool looking. Right. Those shadows. Those shadows on. Boom. That's that. Gonna be honest, not. Is he? Oh yeah. Of course, Matt brings in the sports. He's like Lakers colors. I didn't even realize. I would have never caught that, Matt. I should probably fix that. I thought Lakers colors, or isn't the old Suns this color too? Old Phoenix. Yeah, that's right. That's a good idea there, Dan Mac. Dan Mac says I should keep these areas, which I was kind of alluding to in my head, anyways, as crossed hands. Which is good point. And then we can move them separately. It was kind of like a happy potion sale. I guess when your nose is this long, they force you to. It's like a caste system. They force you to become a potion salesman. Sometimes when I'm doing fur, I sometimes use a thicker brush. That's like a helpful when you're doing big weird stuff like fur. Oh, I gotta get rid of these Laker colors. That's got me all paranoid now. Let's see what we can do. Pink? Pink's kind of cool. Orange. Okay, with the Rams, yeah. That's not too bad. We'll flatten him down. Now that he's flat, we can just kind of chuck color on him. There we go. Oops. Okay. Cool. Actually, not bad. Kind of neat looking. We just want to look like our guy, right? Like our own. They're just hanging around. We can even like place stuff behind them. You can make this thing like wiggling a bit. One of those old animated things. Well, give one more thing. I kind of like this. For the fair, it's obviously a masterpiece. It's probably some of my strongest work yet. But I do like this kind of action. And okay, great. It's just unanimous. Everybody likes the colors better. That's good. Thanks so much for the help, guys. I would have put in Lakers fans, and then Matt would have seen it and brought it up during an interview. Nuclear Fridge would have been like, "So what's with the Lakers colors?" And I would have choked. Would have just been a mess. Thank you for spotting that out there, Matt. Right. Let's get a valve on this spigot. So this area here, I kind of wanted to put something, but I think the weird, strange valve would be more interesting. A little sign or something. Always use your space wisely. Don't just cram too much stuff in there. Will he have a little animal friend? Yes, sure. Sure. Could have a little animal friend. Wait, let's See what we can add. We can make him like sitting on this. Let's see. Initially, he had a bat. Kind of like this bat because he's got the big snout. Like him. Oh man, we're getting pretty meta here. He likes the bat because his nose is really big. Hey, Andre Kent, my pal from Brazil. Newgrounds friend of mine. How's it going, man? Good seeing you. Are you still working on Curse of the Bastards? I believe that's the game. Are you still working on that, or you got other projects on the go? Just curious. Game was very cool. Andre Kent actually like flash animated one of my older character designs. That was so cool. So always a pleasure seeing you, Andre. Everybody can check his stuff out on Newgrounds. Kento, I believe. Kento. I think that's it. We're just designing a potion salesman, Andre. We just kit bashed some bunch of elements. You know, I think the frog's pretty good looking. Also, this block is bugging the hell out of me, so we're getting rid of it. We're doing what Jesse normally does with barrels, like this. Erasing. I do two crossed poles. They're tied together. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So this one's like a crappy version, so we'll just copy this one. If you trust it, there we go. Nailed it. Out of the park. Good one, Jess. Yay, synced up again. Awesome. What's cool is, since this is animated, we can actually animate this thing dripping potion juice. So between that element, and oh, I know what we're gonna do. I kind of like the idea that it's like a flea market kind of setup almost in the town. They'll give him a little like cash box. I think that'll be a neat little addition that can go in the foreground of him. I don't have any steel. Oh good, I'll borrow Clang's steel. I'm just alt eyedroppering stuff to color in my barrel. There we go. And color this in too. We can use a different wood for the legs. Get some more separation in. You can also use a different wood for the that's the same wood. Oh my god. Okay, we can use a lighter gray. Yeah, we need a darker gray. Let's do this. Yeah, it's too similar. Not bad. Okay. Slow development I'm working on. I might have to go small game before jumping onto it. Might be a little too ambitious for first project. Wow, I did not know that your Metroidvania-ish game was your first project, Andre. That's crazy. So much work. Cool though. Yes, I would recommend a smaller project. I'd recommend that myself, actually, before working on Viking Squad. Massive project, but good. It's always good. I think scope's the most important thing to understand when you start making a game. It's just scope. Make sure it's doable with your assets. So I'm gonna throw down some shadows on our keg here, just so it lines up with the other one. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Does this will work? Yeah. Put like a sticky note on it, almost like potions or something. Add that after. Oops. Cool. And now, whenever I'm drawing something in front of something, this. I'll throw on a screen, and I'll just put it here, just so I can see basically where it's gonna be showing up. This is like, I'm thinking about this almost like it's like a tips trunk or something. Who animates for you? Is it, yes, Victor, everybody here kind of animates. Kaylee will rough in animations, I'll rough in animations, Nick will polish animations. It's kind of everybody. It is probably definitely my weakest area. But we're learning, and things are slowly getting cooler. But yeah, just between us, the animation gets done. I think we're gonna give this guy some coins. He's been in the potion making business for a bit. It's pretty lucrative. Nothing. That's great, Dan Mac. Nothing says I love you but a health potion, like a health potion. That's some really good advertising. we're definitely trying to stay away from big cool signs with English on them because localization is gonna boot us. But it's good. It's good. You know what? I could probably pick tips here. Boom. But then players will think he just works for tips, and that's not the case. Oh, when you guys draw boxes, do this action to the corners. It makes the box look a million times more important. You just erase the corners and put this thing. This. Oh wow! Look how reinforced this is. Boring corner. No, boring corner. Cool corner. Yeah, I'll just use emojis or whatever to get my love of potions across. Alright. I definitely look like a merchant. Yeah, there you go. Nick said it perfectly there. Everybody animates. If it's a really bad, if it's a particular bad animation, is usually mine. So when it comes out, yeah, that's like the most reinforced box, right, Kev? It's like, you kidding me? This is gonna be the last boss, actually. this box of coins. I don't know. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way I program. I should learn. Maybe Nick will teach me after Viking Squad's over. We'll do like a skill trade. I'll teach him. I'll teach him how to draw, and he can teach me how to code. Right now, we gotta make sure we color our coins properly. Make sure he's paid in the universal. I don't think I have a coin open. I have to go off by memory. Oh, Kevin, I wanted to ask you. You gotta get me. If it's cool, I wanted to play everybody at Power Ups. I want to make a big Power Up playlist for audio while I do my streams. So, like, Ben Lamb, Goddard, if he ever, you know, stops being lazy and makes some music. But yeah, that'd be really awesome. This is a good workflow. Sure. I think I should have made this box. Nah, the box metal doesn't. Ooh, there we go. We'll do for this color. Yeah. Now we'll color the gold up a little bit more. Oh no, what's TM trademark? How's it going? How's it going, man? Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Yeah, look at this. Okay. We'll throw down a bit of brown. Something I normally, color I always rely on, probably too much. A lot of stuff gets kind of not put out. So yep, that'd be great, Kevin. You know exactly what I'm after. So just all the music, all the power up guys. I had a buddy of mine who does like I do the album covers for him. MDK, Morgan David King. He's a local out of Vancouver. He works at EA, I believe. Something. But his stuff's like dubstep, chip tune madness, and I don't even think I would look like such a poser if I played that stuff. So, as if I already don't. All right. Did this one a little bit backwards, but that's okay. The highlights before the shadows, so let's see. That could still work. Oh, wow. That'd be really rad. Don't put the EV on the coins, man. Dragon Co. Actually, I believe that was you last year. Oh, sorry, last year. Last week that helped me with the V coins. That's right. The V coins, I don't need to draw them here, but I'll remember them when I draw them in the game. So what's cool is, this is actually giving me an idea for any of the store owners in Viking Squad. To show that they own a store, we can put this cool little tray of money in front of them. Like, how cool is that? Now you know you can go to Clang and get stuff. Cool. Yes, Kevin, that would be so cool. That'd be great. I'd really do that. And throw him over there. Oh wow, look, you make Clang look all weird. He's like worried about sharpening his sword. Oh, he's a little bashful. Turn around. Man. Okay, we'll save him over there. Cool. Now that. Oh, right. We need it. He needs a pal. I'm thinking bat. I like bats a lot. I designed the Viking Squad bat, which see if I can find him. I'll find you guys the bat I drew. There we go. Bat. Yeah. He's missing an ear because he just flattened, but... wow, bright purple. That's right. So, my bats... I kind of had this bat design because, you know when bats hang upside down? They're like all wrapped up. This? I wanted... Oh, that's a good point too, Andre. I guess like, it may be. If it is, it's totally accidental. That's actually a good point, making everybody faceless. So when I designed this bat, I really wanted it so when he's asleep, draw his snout sticking out like a pig of his like wrapped up wings, and he looks kind of mean. This is a bad guy, though. So yes, I think I'll make all the guys faceless. I'll make a cuter version of this bat for the potion bat. Still needs a giant nose. We might be going a little bit too far on this thing, anyways, but that's okay. He's just so fat. Goofy bat, it's like fat. Yeah, yeah, you like the nose sticking out. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have for the bats. Like, they're gonna be like if this is a cave, they're gonna be like hanging down with their nose sticking out like that. Yeah, thank you very much, Kevin. This can be like a friendlier bat. So, I think it was Nick that asked, why doesn't the bat have any eyes? And it's because the bats don't need eyes. Oh, there you go. That's a great looking bat. Now it's the bat. It's a great name for a bat, actually. More mage. Maybe we'll keep this bat named Snouts. Like the bright pinks we have for the flesh tones. I think there's a bat on Earth that is purple. That is fine. I really like what Andre said there. Said make all the top peepers faceless, and I think we can do that without it weird. Yep, best looking bat ever. Thanks guys. Glad the bat's a hit. Now it's the bat. Named by Merle Mage. Oops. We flatten him so we all commit. There you go. And we'll clean up his wings a bit, because he's a favorite. Cool. Between all this stuff, we'll hide that here. My gameplay drawing. Hide that out. So, here's the guy. Good. He'll be selling potions. You can buy potions off this guy. I kind of like his little setup here. Want to write something around here. I find just diving back on elements and kind of backing them up, beefing them up a bit, helps you come up with more ideas that you could later put on. But yeah. Yeah, B. Got all the... Don't want to lose. Okay. Up. Up, and Clang came along for the ride. At him. Cool. So our Potion Master. Potioneer. We're not going to name him because we don't want to localize it. So just as long as people know, this is where you go to get those potions. Also, with everything flat, you can also dive in and we can grab things like, excuse me, make the flask bigger. I would usually do this after Joey's already made the sound, so I can say, Joey, it's way bigger now. What are you doing? Potionomancer, flask is Flasketeer, maybe. No, but they're working. So we got like a. What's cool is we got our 5, we got our cellar, and now we're just gonna put it in game, and Eddie's gonna hook it all up, and it's gonna be great. Thank you very much for the help on these 3 elements. We can actually hide you now. Squirrel's still hanging out. Weird face is still hanging out. There. Put you over there. You up there. We save, right? Always save. EJ Flask. Man, that's pretty bad. Is that your moniker? Is that you make house music, Joey? Alright. Now these guys, these potions here, see how much time we've got. We have about 15 minutes, or I'll stop the thing. Let's get these guys game ready. I love this song. This song that I love is Off Mammals, and it is The Lynx. I like this song. Okay, so basically, oh, Kaylee, actually, these things do need an empty version, don't they? Because in your... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Always good to know. Not gonna see too much of a difference, but if you actually check out flasks, this one, put this one here. The flasks need an empty version and a full version. Obviously, empty, full. I don't think Gord will ever run out of animal names to name his songs after. Alright. Grab what we use. These ones, they look pretty clean, but they're actually kind of rough, so we're just gonna zip over them real quick. And the more you go over something, the more character you end up giving it, I think, anyways. If you draw as shaky as I do. Right? Again, if you've drawn a cork in something, first draw the thing, then draw the cork. Boom. Pump it by 4, as per usual. Right, imaginary album. Oh, nice. That's good. We're excited, Gord. Alright, just so I can have reference open, double this up, down here. Cool, okay, so, might be easier to start with a bit of lines, just so I can keep the shape right. Cool, alright. Colors on. Now let's make sure. There you go. So, when I'm doing the fluid inside, I make sure I have it on a separate layer so we can make an empty version, which is super easy. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, cool. Always move into insects as well. Right, 250k. That's right. Great. Brad Kavanaugh. That's who it is. I'm pretty sure. Great seeing you, buddy. Brad Kavanaugh is a good pal of mine. We got together. We built Crap Spider together. One of my favorite game jams. Super fun. Brad Kavanaugh is at Kabam now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Brad, if you just joined in, this is our salesman, our potion salesman. Everybody helped. Austroplatypus incompertus. Oh man. That's pretty rad. Oh, before I add these, I'm gonna shade. Yeah, there we go. Everybody knows. Right. And around, and we go. It'll work. It'll work here. And around the back a bit. Cool. Oops. There we go. Yeah. There we go, setting. Just was not talking for a second, focusing on getting my whites right. Alright. There. Drag the white over there. Crap Spider, that's right. Yeah, link that shit. Yes. Yes, there will be. These are the base ones. These are the ones that you start and you upgrade with. We're gonna have a bunch of other ones that change, themed ones for the different enemy races and other magic stuff you can put. If you don't want to heal too much, if you want to deal more damage, you can put that one. But I'm working on the base ones. We have the base ones down first. I had a tendency to just kind of run wild with it, and that's not very helpful. So here's one. Now let's make an empty one. And since we saved our thing, sorry, since we saved our everything on a layer, we just have to do this. And look, we made an empty one. Right. Flatten these bad boys. They're ready to go. Ready to go in-game. Keep them separate. Keep them down there. Right? Yes, the other potions will be different colors. All these are like, we're kind of coming up with a rule now. That you have your base and 5 upgrades. So they're just very linear upgrades, and the rest are kind of like all over the place. So you first build these ones, and then we kind of branch out. But once we have these ones, they're in the game, they work, our demos have all the loops and stuff, then... Oh, thanks, Kev. When you're really, really excited about a game you're working on, you tend to work a lot faster, I find. And also when I got great guys like you watching me, that helps me go too, you know? It really does. One more. One more. Alright. Thanks all for stopping by, Lester. Thank you very much. Sarah here. There. Alright. Pressure's on. Hey guys. I'm just building potions for this guy for final game, so a little bit of tracing, but that's okay. That's how we'll finish the stream. Not a bad way to go. Thanks everybody for all the help you had, all the input we had on making the potioneer or potionomancer. Yeah, Dragon Co, that's right. Yeah, it's tough because it's a pretty big field, and it's tough to kind of do it as a profession. But hey, nothing wrong with keeping it as a hobby or something to do that you love doing. You may notice I didn't draw in the fluid. That's so I can keep it on a separate layer and draw the empty one. Easy peasy. So I usually switch to this, a thicker one, and kind of just beef up the lines that are inside. Hey, no problem. Thanks for dropping by, Damac. 63. Tell your pals that I'm on every Wednesday. I love doing this stuff. Love chatting, talking art, talking games, talking sound if the crazy sound guys show up, which they always do. And getting the feedback so we can build stuff. That's always cool. Again, throw some shadows down. Put them away. Boom. 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 Rim light. Don't forget the rim light. There we go. Boom. Okay, so now grab this action. Doesn't even need to fit the shape. You know, people will get it, right? Of course. Oops. And you can just carve it away after. And then we throw on whites. Oops. Right here. Boom. Drop that down. Put this here. And glass is a pain in the ass to draw. So just highlight a bit of it, you know? Let me prove to everybody that you're the best glass drawer ever. Call that it. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Matt. Everybody should check out nuclearfridge.com. Is that the one, Matt? Nuclearfridge.com? That's where you are. You live with Miles. Repping the Vancouver devs. Send up links if you got them. That'd be great. So people can follow. That's it. Nuclearfridge.com. They got it. Yeah, there's gonna be lots of. They've done some interviews earlier with the Power Up guys, I believe. So if you want to check them out, you should. Which you should. You should check them out. Check out Nuclear Fridge, guys. Okay. Uh-oh. Forgot our highlights. I do that sometimes. I must. Okay. Down there. Over here. Grab the empty color. Call it empty. Flatten. Flatten. Cool. I'm basically just gonna do this with the other ones. Okay. We'll do one more, but I guess it's not the most exciting thing, but that's okay. These are going in-game. Whether we want them to or not. See you, Matt. Hey, I'm excited. I'm excited for the new stuff coming. Catch you later, Joey. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna get you on these flasks soon, so you can hear what Joey has in store for the sounds. I think I want to. I don't know. What I should do here. Nah. It's fine before. Guys. Fine before, guys. What was I doing? Trying to change things. Fine before. Links to my blog, Twitter. I should add links below my stream with links to my blog, my Twitter. Right, I should, Dragon. I thought I somehow did, but I don't. If you come to slickentertainment.com, that's definitely some place to go. Stop by. We do dev blogs every Wednesday. Today's was very cool and written by our designer, Haley Charchuk, who is a man, if you can believe it or not. There's okay, that's a kind of a not so inside joke, but everybody, even the people that have recently done some talks on Viking Squad, assume Kaylee's a girl, which has gotten into all kinds of shenanigans. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. We should do that. And yes, the old broadcasts, they're long. They're like 2 hours of this, but I think there might be something in there for everybody. Give me my last one. I'm gonna do this bottle. I'm gonna call it. We're almost sitting at 2 hours for our cast. Actually, I started a little bit late today, but that's 2 hours is good amount. Also, if you want